Hello again, everyone. Blitzball Champ is back here with yet again another video here on the U to the Tube. I wanted to take this time to do a video about the upcoming game awards that will announce the winners on December 10th. But yeah, I have the website up and I just wanted to take the time to go through the nominees for the 2020 Game Awards. And I will also link the list of nominees in the description as well, so y'all can all take a look as well. But yeah, let's go through and check out each category and each of the nominees, shall we? All right, let's do it. First up, we have Best Esports Team. Recognizing a specific esports team, not the full organization, judged the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2020. The nominees are Dame One Gaming for League of Legends, Dallas Empire for Call of Duty, G2 Esports for League of Legends, San Francisco Shot for the Overwatch League, and Team Secret for Dota 2. Not teams that I am familiar with. I mean, out of all these games, I don't really play League of Legends. I do play Overwatch, and I will say some, competitive Overwatch can be entertaining to watch. For League of Legends, just so much is going on; it's just hard to keep up with. And Dota 2, haven't really played it, so but yeah, I mean, I can't say that I follow each of these teams, but it's cool that they're doing this. This is something that they usually do. I think they do best esports team each year. But anyway, best esports host. The best host or commentator of esports events, both in venue and or broadcast in 2020, irrespective of game or language. The nominees are Alex Golden Boy Mendez, Alex Machine Richardson, FG Jacques Deportere. I don't even know if I said that correctly. Please forgive me. James Dash Patterson, and Jorian Sheaver van der Heijden. Please forgive me if I didn't say that correctly. Don't know any of them, so I'm gonna move on. Best esports game. For the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. The nominees: Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is from Infinity Ward / Raven / Activision. Counter Strike Global Offensive from Valve. Fortnite from Epic Games. League of Legends from Riot Games. And Valorant from Riot Games. Never played Valorant before, but I've heard a lot of things about it. League of Legends, of course, very, very popular esports game. Fortnite, not really a fan of Fortnite, but it has risen to fame rather fast over the years. Counter Strike Global Offensive, it's Counter Strike. Counter Strike definitely is always going to have attention, so this doesn't surprise me at all. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the most recent one seems to have really taken off, or at least the one before Cold War. So, overall, these nominees definitely make sense. They definitely make sense, but they're not really games that I play consistently. I play some Call of Duty, but not consistently. All right, moving on. Best esports event. So, recognizing an event across single or multiple days that delivered a best of class experience for participants and the broadcast audience. The nominees are the Blast Premier Spring 2020 European Finals, which is for Counter Strike Go, Call of Duty League Championship 2020, which is for Call of Duty, the IEM Katowice 2020 for Counter Strike Go, the League of Legends World Championship 2020 for League of Legends, and the Overwatch League Grand Finals 2020 for Overwatch. I mean, I didn't even know Call of Duty had a league championship. I think that's pretty cool. And I know League of Legends and Overwatch have definitely had a championship league for a decent number of years now. But if you ask me, it's probably going to come down between. I mean, I don't watch a lot of Counter Strike Go, so I don't know about those other two. But something tells me it's going to come down between Call of Duty, League of Legends, and Overwatch. But hey, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Next up, we have Best Esports Coach. The Esports Coach judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2020. The nominees are Danny Zonic Sorensen for Counter Strike Go, Daehee Krusty Park for I guess I guess that's Overwatch League. Fabian Grabs Lowman, which that's for League of Legends. Lee Zifa J-Man for League of Legends, and Raymond Rambo Lucier for Call of Duty. I don't know any of these coaches, so I can't really say anything. Best esports athlete. The esports athlete judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2020, irrespective of game. The nominees are Ian Crimsix Porter for Call of Duty, Hio Showmaker Sue for League of Legends, Kim Canyon Jianbu for League of Legends, Anthony Shadzi Cuevas Castro for Call of Duty, and Matheo Ziwu Herbout for Counter Strike Go. Please forgive me if I butcher any of these names. Don't know any of these names, to be honest with you, so I can't really say much. Best debut game. For the best debut game created by a new independent studio. Ooh, this ought to be interesting. The nominees are Carrion from Phobia Game Studio / Devolver, Mortal Shell from Cold Symmetry / Playstack, Raji, an Ancient Epic from Nodding Head Games, Roki from Polygon Treehouse, and Phasmophobia from Kinetic Games. I know of Carrion, Mortal Shell, and Roki, but I haven't played any of these games, so I can't really say a whole lot. But I know of those three games that I just mentioned. Let's see, Content Creator of the Year, presented by Adobe. For a streamer or content creator who has made an important and positive impact on the community in 2020. All right. And the nominees are Alana Pierce, J. Ann Lopez, Nick Merckx, Tim the Tatman, and Valkyrie. I know the first and last, Valkyrie and Alana Pierce. I'm not familiar with the others, though. Not familiar with. I mean, yeah, the others I'm not really familiar with, to be honest with you. Uh, Next we have best multiplayer. Okay, Uh, this is for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. And the nominees are Animal Crossing: New Horizons from Nintendo, Among Us from Innersloth, Call of Duty Warzone from Infinity Ward slash Activision, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout from Mediatonic slash Devolver, and Valorant from Riot Games. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a tough one. This is a really tough one. Fall Guys and Among Us have really risen up as a very popular multiplayer games. Call of Duty Warzone, very popular as well. And for all the Nintendo fans, all the Nintendo Switch lovers, Animal Crossing: New Horizons, I mean, anybody can play that type of game, and just, casual and hardcore gamers. So this is a hard one. This is a really hard one. I'll be very curious to see uh which game wins for this one, because this is a good list of nominees. Very good list of nominees. Best sports slash racing game. For the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game, the nominees are Dirt 5 from Codemasters Cheshire slash Codemasters, F1 2020 from Codemasters Birmingham slash Codemasters, FIFA 21 from EA Vancouver slash EA Sports, NBA 2K21 from Visual Concepts slash 2K, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 from Vicarious Visions slash Activision. Um, I'm not really big into racing games aside from Mario Kart. FIFA. I mean, I have some friends of mine that are big into FIFA. Me, I mean, if a friend wanted me to play it with them, sure, but FIFA's not really a game that I'm into. Um, I'm definitely a big fan of NBA 2K series. I mean, I've been a fan since the Dreamcast days. I definitely prefer NBA 2K over NBA Live. I really haven't enjoyed an NBA Live game since '96 on the Super Nintendo, which is the best, if you ask me. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, bringing that back was huge, because Tony Hawk Pro Skater games were really good. So I mean, I don't know. Me personally, NBA 2K21 would get my vote, but it wouldn't surprise me if Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 won. I'd be cool with that. I'd definitely be cool with that. All right, next up, we got Best Sim Strategy Game. So this is for the best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. And the nominees are Crusader Kings 3 from Paradox Development Studio slash Paradox, Desperados 3 from Me Games and THQN, Gears Tactics from Splash Damage slash the Coalition slash Xbox Game Studios, Microsoft Flight Simulator from Asobo slash Xbox Game Studios, and XCOM Chimera Squad from Fireaxis slash 2K. Um, I mean, I know of Gears Tactics and Microsoft Flight Simulator and XCOM Chimera Squad. XCOM's been quite a popular franchise. I have a handful of friends that are into XCOM here and there. Never played XCOM, so I can't really say a whole lot. But I'm not familiar with Desperados 3 and Crusader Kings 3, so I can't really say too much about this category. But yeah, y'all tell me. All right, next up we have Best Family Game. So this is for the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Oh, this ought to be good. So the nominees are Animal Crossing New Horizons from Nintendo, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time from Toys for Bob slash Activision, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout from Mediatonic slash Devolver, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit from V-Line Studios slash Nintendo, Minecraft Dungeons from Mojang slash Double 11 dash Xbox Game Studios, and Paper Mario the Origami King, Intelligent Systems slash Nintendo. Wow, so Nintendo with three nominees in this category with Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, and Paper Mario the Origami King. Uh, yeah, I mean, Fall Guys will definitely be good competition, but this is a good chance for a Nintendo game uh to win this category. So, hey, we'll see. Although my older brother is really interested in the Mario Kart Live home circuit. That's the one where you can make your home a Mario Kart track. So I haven't gotten a chance to experience that, but I've heard good things. So if anything, I'm kind of curious to see if Nintendo wins uh, this category. Next up, we have best fighting. So best fighting game. So for the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. All right, and the nominees are Grand Blue Fantasy Versus from Arc System Works slash Cygames slash Xseed, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate from NetherRealm Studios slash WB Games, Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition from Demp slash Capcom, One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows from Spike Chunsoft slash Bandai Namco, and Under Night and Birth EXE Late CLR from French Bread slash Arc System Works slash Axis. Um, Interesting lineup. Uh, Something tells me it's probably gonna come down between Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Blue Fantasy Versus, which I just recently got as a gift from my good friend Visceral Motions. Thank you so much for the gift. But I like Mortal Kombat 11, and I play Street Fighter 5. Not my favorite Street Fighter, that's for sure. I haven't played much under In Night Birth, so I can't say much. Never played the One Punch Man game, but and I'll finally be able to play Grand Blue Fantasy Versus for the first time. But but yes, I think it's going to come down between Grand Blue, Mortal Kombat, and Street Fighter. Ooh, another favorite category of mine. So, best role playing game, best RPG. So, this is for the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. And the nominees: Final Fantasy VII Remake from Square Enix, Genshin Impact from MiHoYo, Persona 5 Royal from Atlas slash P Studio slash Sega, Wasteland 3 from Enzile slash Deep Silver, and Yakuza Like a Dragon from Ryuga Gotoku slash Sega. Um, Thought it was interesting. Genshin Impact made the list of nominees, and Yakuza Like a Dragon. That's interesting. That game just came out, but I guess it qualifies to be a nominee. I just thought that was weird. It's like, wait, that game just came out, but or at least it just came out here. Um, Now don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Would I ever pick it over the original? No, unfortunately, no. But overall, I did enjoy my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake. But if I had to pick one, I'm gonna have to go with Persona 5 Royal. I put a lot of hours into that game, and just the transition from 5 to 5 Royal, they added so much more. And just playing through that game again, because Persona 5 was originally in my top 5 favorite RPGs of all time. Um, and I just really enjoyed going through that game again in the Royal Edition. They added so much more, gameplay wise, story wise, and just little things here and there. They did such a great job with. So, if you ask me, my vote, Final Fantasy VII, I love y'all. Square Enix, I love y'all. But my vote would go to Persona 5 Royal. I just was so much more into that game than Final Fantasy VII Remake. Although I did play through the remake first because that got top priority. But overall, looking at both my playthroughs, I was just so much more into Persona 5 Royal. Even though I didn't stream it, I understand I didn't stream it. I streamed Final Fantasy VII Remake, but just overall, I gotta go with Persona 5 Royal. Next, we have Best Action Adventure Game. For the Best Action Adventure Game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, the nominees: Assassin's Creed Valhalla from Ubisoft Montreal, Ghost of Tsushima from Sucker Punch slash Sai, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales from Insomniac Games slash Sai, um, Ori and the Will of the Wisp from Moon Studios slash Xbox Game Studios, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order from Respawn slash EA, and The Last of Us Part 2 from Naughty Dog slash Sai, which Sai is as an SIE for Sony Interactive Entertainment, I believe. Um, pretty interesting list here. Pretty interesting list of nominees. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, another game that just came out. Spider-Man Miles Morales just came out. Uh, I'm glad to see Ghost of Tsushima on here. I can definitely vouch for that game. That game is amazing. I streamed my whole playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima. Great game. Um, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I haven't played it yet, but I own it. It's a beautiful, beautiful looking game, though. Very beautiful looking game. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I'll eventually own. I like Assassin's Creed. I'm a fan of Assassin's Creed. Um, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood to this day is still my favorite. Um, and I have a lot to catch up on with Assassin's Creed. Um, Last of Us Part Two is on my wish list. I haven't played it yet, but I played through and beat the first one. Um, and Jedi Fallen Order, I have it, but I haven't played it yet. And I don't. I have the first Spider-Man. I don't have the newest one. I still got to get through the first one. But me personally, I just I gotta give my vote to Ghost of Tsushima. I know it seems biased, but I've played that as compared to others. I've played this, and I just enjoyed the mess out of this game, and I'm just happy that this game even is a nominee. So it's a very biased vote, but this is a great list of nominees. Okay, best action. Wait, best action. The one before is best action adventure. What? Huh? Best action. For the best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat. Okay, so not to be confused with the other one. The other one is combat with puzzle solving and traversal. Traversal and puzzle solving. Okay. So this one is primarily on combat. So best action game primarily on combat. The nominees are Doom Eternal from ID Software slash Bethesda, Hades from Supergiant Games, Half Life Alyx, I don't even know if I said that right, from Valve, Neo 2 from Team Ninja, and Streets of Rage 4 from Dotemu. Uh, Streets of Rage 4 was excellent. Definitely enjoyed Streets of Rage 4. Um, Half Life. I know I'm gonna sound very, very biased when I say this, but I have no interest in Half Life, especially after playing the first Half Life game. I'm sorry, but I have no interest in Half Life. That game can kick rocks for all I care. I respect it for how popular it may have been or whatnot, but that game can kick rocks for all I care. Um, Hades, I gotta give credit. Supergiant Games, a company I definitely have a lot of respect for. Bastion is like one of my favorite games to play on Steam. Just mainly one of my favorite indie games altogether. Um, but yeah, Supergiant Games did a great job with Pyre, um, or Pyre, Hades, Transistor, and my favorite, Bastion. Um, haven't gotten a chance to play Doom Eternal yet, but and I've heard good things from a couple of friends of mine about Neo 2. Uh, this is a pretty decent nominee list. Pretty decent. Um, my vote goes to Streets of Rage 4. Okay. Um, Award for Innovation and Accessibility. So, recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay. The nominees are Assassin's Creed Valhalla from Ubisoft Montreal, Grounded from Obsidian Entertainment, Hyperdot from Tribe Games, Last of Us Part 2 from Naughty Dog slash Sai, and Watch Dogs Legion from Ubisoft Toronto. Um, okay. Interesting lineup. Very interesting lineup. Uh, Too bad I haven't played any of these games yet, so I can't say too much. Watch Dogs Legion, I want to say came out what, a month ago or something. That game is fairly new. Assassin's Creed Valhalla just came out. Um, Last of Us Two's been out for a bit, and I never did get a chance to play Grounded, so not a whole lot I can say. But yeah. Next we have Best VR slash AR game. So we got that for the best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. The nominees are Dreams from Media Molecule slash Psy, Half Life Alyx from Valve, um, Marvel's Iron Man VR from Camouflage slash Psy, um, Star Wars Squadrons from Motive Studios slash EA, and The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners from Skydance Interactive. Um, I've played Star Wars Squadrons. I own it. I haven't played it VR, but I'm gonna be a little biased with that. Definitely a Star Wars game. I enjoyed a lot. When it comes to VR, I mean, just my personal opinion, VR is nice, but for me, it's not a requirement. It's not something that I'm gonna go bonkers over. It's not something that I'm gonna go crazy. Oh man, I gotta have a VR headset. I respect the effects of it and just how nice it can be, but VR is just not something I'm just gonna go running to. You know what I mean? So I give it props for folks that are into VR AR games by all means, but not something I have to have. Next, we have best community support. So, recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates slash patches. The nominees are Apex Legends from Respawn slash EA, Destiny 2 from Bungie, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout from Mediatonic slash Devolver, Fortnite from Epic Games, No Man's Sky from Hello Games, and Valorant from Riot Games. Um, the only game that I've played out of this category is Apex Legends, which Apex Legends is fun to play with friends. But so community support. I mean, I know Fortnite has done a lot with that. Um, Apex Legends, Fallout, or not Fallout, Fall Guys. Um, this one's hard to pick. No Man's Sky got a lot of backlash, and then they fixed that game and then turned it into something good and playable. So, I mean, things like that go a long way. But yeah, I can't say that there's really one specific one that I favor. So I mean, yeah. Next, we have Best Mobile Game, presented by LG Wing, presented by Qualcomm Snapdragon. So this is for the best game playable on a mobile device. The nominees are Among Us from Innersloth, Call of Duty Mobile from T- Timmy Studios slash Activision. I don't know if I said that right. Genshin Impact from MiHoYo, Legends of Runeterra from Riot Games, and Pokemon Cafe Mix from Genius Sonority. Hmm. Uh, well, Pokemon definitely is not getting my vote. That's for sure. I can't stand Pokemon. I know I get a lot of backlash for it, but I'm just not a Pokemon fan. Never have been, never will be. I'm just not a Pokemon fan. But I don't really know which of these games is really, probably Among Us and maybe Genshin Impact, which I've played on console. I haven't played on mobile, so I can only speak for Genshin Impact. But yeah. Next up, we have Best Indie. So this is for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. The nominees are Carrion from Phobia Game Studio slash Devolver, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout from Mediatonic slash Devolver, Hades from Supergiant Games, Spelunky 2 from Mossmouth LLC, and Spiritfarer from Thunder Lotus Games. Um, I've only heard of the first four, not the last, but I'm a little biased because I'm a big fan of Supergiant Games. They make great games. Um, and not to mention I've gotten to meet some of the folks at Supergiant. But definitely a indie studio I support. But Carry On and Fall Guys, Fall Guys very very popular. So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if that won. But I mean, you got some pretty good nominees there. You do. All right. See, we got a couple of more to go. Oh no, we actually got a handful. Best ongoing. So this is awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. So these long-lasting games, current consistently enhancing the experience and DLC and everything. Um, the nominees are Apex Legends from Respawn, EA, Destiny 2 from Bungie, Call of Duty Warzone from Infinity Ward slash Activision, Fortnite from Epic Games, No Man's Sky from Hello Games. I mean, realistically, it's hard to pick. It's really, really hard to pick because I mean they all fit very well into that category. I mean, there's no denying it. They all fit very well in that category. So I mean, yeah, that's a tough one. That's a really, really tough one. All right, the award for games for impact. So this is for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Oh, this ought to be interesting. The nominees are If Found from Dreamfield, Kentucky Route Zero TV edition from Cardboard Computer, Spiritfarer from Thunder Lotus Games, Tell Me Why from Don't Nod Entertainment slash Xbox Game Studios, and Through the Darkest of Times from Paint Bucket Games. The only one that I've heard of is Tell Me Why. Don't really know about the rest of them, so y'all gonna have to school me, educate me on those. All right, we got Best Performance awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture. Um, the nominees are Ashley Johnson as Ellie from The Last of Us Part 2, Laura Bailey as Abby from The Last of Us Part 2, Daisuke Tsuji as Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima, Logan Cunningham as Hades from Hades, and Naji Jitter. I don't even know if I said that name right. Correct me if I'm wrong. As Miles Morales from Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. A lot of good choices here. A lot of good choices, but I'm gonna have to go with Daisuke Tsuji as Jin Sakai. Got got mad support for that game. Mad support. But that is a great list of nominees, though. Great list of nominees. Next up, we have Best Audio Design, recognizing the best in game audio and sound design. The nominees are Doom Eternal from ID Software slash Bethesda, Half Life Alyx from Valve, uh, Ghost of Tsushima from Sucker Punch slash Sai, Resident Evil 3 from Capcom, and Last of Us Part 2 from Naughty Dog slash Sai. Um, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward category, and the nominees make sense. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with either of these. Well, except for Half Life, because screw that game. But aside from that, you can't really go wrong. Best score and music. This is for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack. The nominees are Doom Eternal, composed by Mick Gordon, Final Fantasy VII Remake, composed by Nobuo Uematsu, Masashi Hamatsu, and Mitsuto Suzuki. Hades, composed by Darren Korb. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, composed by Gareth Coker. And The Last of Us Part 2, composed by Gustavo Sandulala. Additional music by Matt Quavele. Quele. I don't even know if I said that right. Please forgive me. There's only one choice I can pick here, and that's Final Fantasy VII Remake. Call me biased or not, but that game had excellent music. I played it. That's what it means to me. But I am curious to see and listen to the music from the other games too. Darren Korb, I've met Darren Korb. He actually does really good work. I enjoyed the music from Bastion. Great music. I wish I could have listened to because they've done a few concerts live. Darren Korb and whoever the singer was, the female singer that did "Build That Wall" and a few other tracks from Bastion. But still got to give shout outs to them because they do great job. Darren Korb, excellent job. Best Art direction. This is for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. The nominees are Final Fantasy VII Remake from Square Enix, Ghost of Tsushima from Sucker Punch slash Sai, Hades from Supergiant Games, Ori and the Will of the Wisps from Moon Studios slash Xbox Game Studios, and The Last of Us Part 2 from Naughty Dog slash Sai. Um, Dang, this one's tough. Because Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, and Ghost of Tsushima, and Final Fantasy VII Remake, they got beautiful art and animation. I mean, just oh man, this is tough. This is really tough. This is a tough one. This this one's tough. This one's really tough. This one's tough. Uh, Next up we have best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. The nominees are 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, written by George Kamitani, Final Fantasy VII Remake, written by Kazuhige Nojima, Motomu Toriyama, Hiroka Iwaki, and Saichi Hirano. Ghost of Tsushima, writers Ian Ryan, Liz Albee, Patrick Downs, and Jordan Lemos. I hope I said those names correctly. Hades, written by Greg Kasavin, and Last of Us Part 2, written by Neil Druckmann and Haley Gross, or Haley Gross. Not sure if I said those names correctly. You got some good nominees here. You got some really good nominees here. For me, it's a toss up between Ghost of Tsushima and Final Fantasy VII Remake. But you got some good nominees. Really good nominees. Alright, last two. Best Game Direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovative in game direction and design. The nominees are Final Fantasy VII Remake from Square Enix, Ghost of Tsushima from Sucker Punch slash Sai, Hades from Supergiant Games, Half-Life Alyx from Valve, and The Last of Us Part 2 from Naughty Dog slash Sai. Dang. A lot of these games are getting 3 or 4 category nominations. It's great. Like I said, Half-Life can kick rocks. Other than that, you'd probably go with either of those other 4. I mean, so it's a good list. It's a good list. It's really a good list. And then, hold up. Oh, here we go. And then we got Game of the Year. The big one. The big one. Game of the Year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. The nominees are Doom Eternal from ID Software slash Bethesda, Final Fantasy VII Remake from Square Enix, Ghost of Tsushima from Sucker Punch slash Sai, Hades from Supergiant Games, Animal Crossing New Horizons from Nintendo, and The Last of Us Part 2 Naughty Dog slash Sai. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised Doom Eternal is on there. Wow, it's that good? Is that good? Hmm. Animal Crossing. I mean, Animal Crossing's up there. I don't have that game, but that's kind of neat that that's on this list. Hades. Got to give shout out to Supergiant Games. Um, but yeah, for me, it's gonna have to come down to Ghost of Tsushima and Final Fantasy VII Remake. To be honest, that's what it's gonna have to come down to for me. But yeah, that's the complete list of categories with their nominees for the Game Awards. As I said, the winners will be revealed live on December 10th. That's a Thursday. So yeah. What do y'all think of this list? Like I said, I'll put the link to this list in the description. But but yeah, what do y'all think? Who would y'all vote for? What do y'all think of the list? What do you think of the categories and the nominees for each category? Um, Let me know. Uh, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is Blitzball Champ signing off. I will see y'all soon. Everybody have a blessed day. Haters.